their hosts. So let's get this thing started, man. I'm discombobulated because everything's just all messed up because of that storm, but I'm gonna get through this and make it happen. So without further ado, let me introduce you to people who are responsible for this DJ Verzuz. First up, brother of mine, grew up with him right next door, love him to death. DJ Taz Infant.
Peace.
Yeah, we ain't got the bells and whistles. Oh, we got the bells and whistles. We back. We back. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. I'm glad we back in the building.
Yes, sir.
All right. And it's kind of one of those things where now it's getting familiar.
Yeah. Really, yeah, it is.
Right, it's getting familiar, and I think that's always key, right? If you want it to be successful, you want it to be familiar to you. So now it's familiar. We're gonna make this thing happen, and without further ado, we're gonna introduce. All right, there you go. There you go. Without further ado, we're gonna introduce you to the man that's responsible for this DJ Verzuz, DJ Tony Cutlass.
Yo, what's up, everybody? My brothers.
Salute.
Teeny D, what's up, fellas?
Salute, man. Hey, look, man, I'm like Puffy. I want y'all to understand I'm changing my name now. My new name is now Negus Dashiki D.
Okay.
Negus Dashiki. I want to get it right. Negus Dashiki D.
Negus I'm like your cousin. I don't go by Deanie no more. You know what I mean? What's up, Tony?
Hey, what's up, man? How y'all doing? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Hey, man, thank you for coming on the show and you and Chad blessing us with your presence once again. But y'all got a little special. Y'all got a little something special for us, right?
Hey, you notice he took the hat off because he got that hair slayed today. You know what
that's what it is?
I see you.
I mean, me too.
Pardon me.
Hey, look, Tony called me earlier. I was like, I can't talk to you, man. I'm getting my hair and makeup done. So, Tony, y'all got a little special treat for us this time, right?
Yeah, we do, man. We decided to balance out the testosterone, man, and bring a queen along deck with us. A lady who has been doing this for quite some time, skillful, gifted, just a beautiful soul, man. And
yeah.
her alongside, man, is pretty much like, like Jordan and Pippen, man, when Rodman came along, except she looked much better than Rodman.
So introduce her. You do the honors.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm introducing some and presenting the others. None other than the love queen, Luna Love.
I'll be your groupie, baby.
Hey.
You are my style. What's up, y'all?
Let us know who.
Hey, you see who she come in repping too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, look,
already. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Luna, it's crazy, but I got you now though. I got you. So but it's crazy.
Always provide, yo.
Right. Hey, like you was trying to act like Jonah. You was trying to act like Jonah. You was trying to act like yeah. But when Tony was like, yo, we got a host, Chad. We got a host. I said, who your host? And he told me her name. And I was like, okay. All right.
Hey, you know what? We still got time, though. We still got time.
Hey, Chad, I was salty.
He said he got to her first.
I was salty. No, he didn't. He didn't get to it first. That's why I was salty. You know what I mean?
But look at us all here together now, all in our Black excellence, supporting one another. Like, I think that's a beautiful thing. So everything ends up coming full circle.
It always does. I was just telling you at the moment I was salty.
I feel you. You know what? I'm gonna get you some Gatorade so we can make sure
because I was a little dehydrated back then. But but listen. So you're part of the DJ Versus team on this particular event, and you're the host, right? So how do you? I'm not even gonna tell you to choose sides because you're supposed to be bipartisan. You're not. You're the host. You ain't supposed to have a favorite.
You heard what she come in singing. Don't play. You heard her.
Listen, Tony already asked me before this happened. After we and him got finished talking, Tony said, "So who you got?" And he asked me, "How you gonna ask me?" So when he asked me, I had to tell the truth or shame the devil. I had to tell the truth. But
I don't want to know who you got.
At the same time, I have no bias because the only thing that I'm doing is making sure the crowd stay lit and stay aware from round 1 to round 20 of what we got going on and what we got doing. So I ain't the judge of this thing. Like, listen, it's the People Choice Award. They gonna let the people gonna let them know. They gonna let them know. I'm just gonna be up there pop locking and body rolling all the whole night. That's it.
Yo, but honestly though, if you do that, if you pop lock and body, you can't pop lock and body roll on one artist and don't pop rock and body roll on the other.
Check this: body roll, Usher, pop lock, Chris Brown. Bam.
Good answer. Oh, she owned it. She owned it. She owned it. Hey, this gonna be a good night. I can tell already. She owned it. She owned it.
Yeah, good energy.
I got 2 dynamic DJs. Like, I have literally worked with both of these amazing gentlemen, and I'm literally out of town right now. I said when I saw this, and I listened. I called Tony. I was like, "Yo, this happening in the gas house though? Like, we doing this in the Gastonia?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Listen, I've worked with you before, high energy. I've worked with Taz before. Taz will spin a records after record, hits after hits, and keep the crowd on their feet all night long." I was like, I gotta be a part of this. Like, gotta be a part of it. So 2 Black men doing their thing in the music world. I am elated to be able to host and bring this thing together.
Beautiful.
That's what's up. I like that. I'm still salty, but I still like it though. You know what I mean? Like, I like it. I like the energy that and look, when Tony initially told me, what I say, that she perfect. Like, I said she perfect, man. I said that's why. Look, hey Chad, I say that's why I called her. You know what I mean? Did I say that, Tony? I said that her energy and the personality that she brings, not just image wise, but to the whole professionalism of it, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, that's why I called her. So it's perfect. This is it. This might be.
Nah, don't even put no mic in it. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be.
This gonna be. Inbox talking about VIP. I done been blowing Tony up left and right. Like, yo.
Yeah. It's like Batman, Robin, and Catwoman.
Hey, dig it.
And Catwoman. So I'm gonna ask you this question though. I'm not gonna ask you who you think will win or who you got. I'm not gonna ask you that, right? I'm gonna ask you something a little bit deeper. Right? If it actually came down to these 2 people, they have to sing in order to keep you alive. They had to sing. No entertainment like this. They're singing.
Boy, you saw
to keep you alive. Who is it?
Well, first of all, I don't appreciate how you put me in a rock and a hard place right now. I just don't appreciate it. Seeing that I have not heard DJ Taz bring a spiritual hymn to the floor, to the floor. I haven't heard him sing yet and prophesy. The person that I would have to go with, only because I haven't heard his hidden talent, It's DJ Tony Cutlass. I done heard DJ Tony Cutlass, raise a few. He done resurrected some from the dead. So I am going to have to go with DJ Tony Cutlass only because I haven't heard DJ Taz. Now, if DJ Taz want to sing right quick, I'm here for it.
I ain't gonna do it now. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I ain't mad at your answer because you hadn't heard me. But I am in a singing family. You probably lose that one though.
Ooh,
I'm in a singing family. Deanie know. He
listen. That's why I asked the question, because I know Tony can sing, but a lot of people don't know that Chad can sing. Like he can sing. A lot of people don't know it, but he can sing. I do.
I'm too shy to sing. I don't think anybody would actually truly hear my voice because I'm too shy to actually let out. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I became a DJ. Honestly, true story. That's why I became a DJ, because I've never wanted to be the front man. I've always been too shy to be in the front because I was an MC as well, but I never wanted to be the front guy. So I'm like, DJ, I can be in the back. I don't have to talk to anybody. In my beginning DJ stages, I had Ace. Ace used to always be my host because I never wanted to talk. I just wanted to DJ. You know what I'm saying? I just recently got into the vibe of, okay, I host as well, but I had to have a couple drinks in me or something. But
hey, Tony, though, you was about to say something about your singing ability.
No, I was actually about to say something about Chad and his hidden talents. Like many people that don't know him, they know him as a DJ. Then there are those who know him as a barber. But I was gonna mention a barber, a cook, a bartender. You know what I mean? Like a man really gets some talent. So don't be stuck on just seeing him as a DJ and think that's it. It's a little bit more, a lot more.
Okay, Miss Luna Love.
Just being a music fan first. I was a singer before I was a DJ. I was actually a dancer before a singer, before the wait, but then a singer, then now a DJ. But I do still sing in my car and in the shower.
I know that's right. And everybody sound good in the car and in the shower.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It ain't nobody around. At least you think you sound good.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, Miss Luna Love, tell the people just a little bit about you, because we know you host and you got high energy, but we still don't know nothing about you, homie.
Well, for me, I hail from the gigantic, beautiful, amazing city of Belmont, North Carolina.
Hey, she make you want to live there, don't she? At least visit.
Listen.
At least visit.
And when it's always a beautiful day in the neighborhood,
Okay.
At the end of the day, I come from a small town, but a family of people who love and who literally have a heart and a passion for people and for serving. So for me, my energy and who I am was developed very early on through the church, actually, because I had so many people in that facet to push me to be to be out front. And I owned that. I was able to see that very early. I was able to capture and captivate people to be on board and get with whatever it is that we have going on, whether it's a program, whether we outside playing kickball. Somebody has to bring the people together. That is a gift. It is a responsibility. Not everybody has that. And I ran from it for a long time because it's to whom much is given, much is required. And when you put so much on someone to be the orchestrator to do that, it's not easy. So for me, I honed my gifts, honed my ability, a graduate of North Carolina Central University, Eagle Pride, Aggie Eagle Classic is this weekend. All my Eagles in the house, make sure y'all pull up on Sunday to Legacy, to this DJ battle. But I was able to hone my gifts there. And from there, I literally was able to say, you know what? I embraced it. God has given me this energy. He's given me this zest for life. Life is a beautiful thing. And it all depends on the perspective in which you look, the lens you look through it. And so I choose to want to honor life by being love, by being energy, by giving myself to it and being a nucleus for the people to be able to say, you know what? We can all be under one vibe with one another, celebrating, loving on each other, and making the mission, whatever the event we at, making the mission to be what it's supposed to be in unity and in love. So I'm at this point today where I love what I do. I am what I do. That's one thing. I'm a human being, not a human doing. So
That's
at this
hard.
point, for
Oh
me,
man,
I'm operating in my being.
Jesus.
And because I am, I'm able to bring so many wonderful people together and allow everybody to just be under one vibe. So that's who I am and what I do. Y'all book me at createent.com.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, DJ Taz, give me that siren.
Okay. Well, we about to start this battle that we normally start here on the BRI. So I'm gonna let you go. And we're gonna start this little battle. But before I let you go, who's the better dancer? Not between the two DJs.
Oh, that's a good question, though.
Oh, you talking between Chris Brown and Usher?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give the better dancer to Usher. I mean, to Chris Brown. I'm gonna have to give the better dancer to Chris Brown, only because Chris Brown's passion is dance. He actually has studios in his videos. He is always promoting dancers. He's always making sure that dancers are the forefront. It just so happens that he could sing. But he's always been a dancer first in his heart. So if I had to give it, it would be Chris Brown, because honestly, Chris Brown do more dancing than singing anyway.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
Usher gonna sing you under the table.
Right.
Chris Brown gonna dance you up under it though.
I
So
agree.
that's what I'm going with. So I'm going.
Good answer. I agree. Good answer.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Hey, Luna Love, thank you, baby.
Good people.
See you
I
Sunday.
love
See you Sunday.
I can't wait to see you guys Sunday.
Hey, it's all
You'll see me Sunday too. All right, it was nice seeing you. Everybody,
Bye,
Luna Love.
Luna Love. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen. Are we ready?
Hey, the human. Hey, I am a human being, not a human. That was hard.
Yeah, that was hard. Hey, Luna, you welcome to stay in the green room, right? You know what I mean? Okay.
That was bars.
You welcome to stay there, like, because you got a comment. You let me know.
Yeah. Hey, and also some of the things that we lesson. Okay, Luna, stick around. Some things we just go knock out because that's how we do. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be bringing you back shortly. Just hang tight. Stay around. Stick around. All right.
All right, now let's get this battle. Let's get this battle talk going on, right? So I'm gonna just ask the general question: what makes you think your candidate is the better? Tony, let's start with you.
Man, so why I think Chris Brown is the better?
Yeah,
I think that Chris Brown is really hot right now. I think he appeals. I think Chris Brown has a worldwide appeal. Don't know how much of an impact that's gonna have in Gastonia, but you know, he's a worldwide appeal. And Breezy is just that dude that, you know, he was able to overcome a negative situation, obviously, with his girlfriend Rihanna at the time. Pretty much kept his nose clean, stuck with the music and everything, and continued to deliver hits instead of allowing that negative situation to make him crumble. You know, he was young,
right,
mature, and I feel like we heard Chris Brown's maturity. Started having a few children, royalty, and I think he grew up. He partying hard as heck. I want him to kind of ease up off of that, but he partying hard as heck. But I think he grew up, and you know, I think he just kind of represent, you know, the younger generation and a few of the older ones. So, yeah, Team Breezy.
All right, Taz, what makes you think your candidate is the better?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, man, and you know me. Usually, I'm Mr. Cocky. You know what I mean? I had a super confidence with the Prince, Michael Jackson. You couldn't tell me anything different. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had I picked the right horse. Same with the Biggie and Pop. You couldn't tell me nothing. My chest was stuck out. I'm gonna show you that Biggie is better. In this situation, I have to admit I gotta humble myself. I do think Usher is going to pull it off. I think because this is a Jordan LeBron situation to me.
Mhm.
Like, this is where when it's all over, if somebody say, "Nah, I think Chris got it," I ain't all the way mad. I'm a Chris Brown fan. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I can't go as hard as what I usually go, but I will say I think Usher will edge it out just because Usher is what I want. You know what? I'm gonna take the Mike LeBron back. I'm gonna say Mike Kobe. Kobe was nothing but a mimic of Mike, in my opinion.
A better version.
I ain't gonna go that far, but but I will say his game emulated the GOAT, and
Right.
I feel like Chris's whole his singing dancing flow emulated Usher, but I think he done it very well. You know what I'm saying? I think he done it very well. But I say this. I Googled. Usher has 9 number ones. Chris Brown has 2. So I'm halfway there.
Right.
Well, you know what? If we do 20, I'm halfway there.
I kind of look at like them as like James Brown, Michael Jackson, Usher, Chris Brown, right? Like I kind of look at them as like, they just
generational.
Generation. Better version, but he got his stuff from James Brown. Like he was just a better version of James Brown with the footwork.
James Brown, Dr. J, Dr. J,
Dr. J, exactly. Yeah. So I look at it like that. So when I think about dancing, Usher can dance, but Chris Brown had no other choice but to be a better dancer than Usher because of all the other things that he can see before Usher seen and with Usher. And and with Usher's moves too, but it's hard because I think dancing is one of those things like, one night you could just be on fire, right? Like everything popping, and the next night you could just going through the motion. Now Breezy never seems like he's going through the motion when he's dancing.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
It seems like whatever he's doing it with a lot of passion, yo.
Yeah. That's why I almost wish that this dancing was Chris Brown. This versus with Chris Brown dancing against us.
Right, because all we do is talk about is dancing. But no, really, this is a more humble Infy than what it was with the Prince Mike, the
scared Infy. You scared.
Not scared, more respectful, more alert. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, because hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on, Infy, this don't make for a good battle. Hey, this don't make for a good battle, man.
Hey, you right
already.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. If you ask me between Prince and Mike, I'm gonna say Prince 10 out of 10. Right. Biggie Pop, I'm gonna say Biggie 10 out of 10. This one was a flip of the coin. I just when we flipped the coin, I had a Chris Brown song and an Usher song ready. I didn't know who I was gonna push play on in either way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think either way is gonna be a banger for banger all the way to 20. Like I felt like you know what I'm saying? Like with Mike, I said it 1,000 times. I'm like, with Mike, if once you stray from off the wall, I'm gonna get you. I you know what I'm saying? I kept saying that. With Pac got great songs, but he ain't gonna beat Biggie in the clubs. Like I had all that laid out. But with these two right here, I went through my normal, I play on my own. I do a battle within myself, and I play a Usher, and I play a Chris Brown, and I'll play a Chris Brown, and I'll be like, dang, I forgot that one. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this one is going to be a tough one.
Hey, but this is crazy that you say that, because it's like Usher and Chris Brown, you right. It's gonna be like a 20 for 20.
20 for 20. It is.
It ain't gonna be like, oh, you got me that round. Nah, it's gonna be, it's gonna be because of what you said and what you said, Tony. Yeah, Usher got hits, but Usher is more what, mid to late 90s ish.
Yeah. It depends on the crowd that'll show the participation.
Right.
It depends on who was in the building. If you got people our age, late 30s, 40s, and up
Usher got a shot. Usher got a shot.
Usher got a shot. If more of the younger crowd come in, Chris Brown got a shot.
Usher ain't got no shot. Usher ain't got no shot.
But you know what? There's still a small percentage of both sides that like the opposite. That's what I
right.
With a lot of people that have been inquiring about the verses, there have been a lot of older people, to my surprise, they like Old Breezy because he's just a bad boy.
That was some old cougars.
It's Usher. Like, you gotta love Usher like you gotta love a baby or a puppy. So, like, don't like Usher. You know what I'm saying?
Right. and you know what's crazy, right? Is the crazy thing about it is all of their hits. You like you could play some Biggie, and you could, as a DJ, you could play some Biggie, or you could play some pop that a lot of people had never heard before, and it'd be a banger. Like, right? Right. Can't do that with Chris Brown and Usher.
Right. Even their hidden songs is still
right. Is people know about them. People know about it. So it ain't gonna really be no surprises. I think the surprise is gonna be in how y'all lay out y'all sets. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the ultimate. And I tell people all the time, it's one thing to look at the music. If you had a list of whatever your top Chris Brown or top Usher hits were, and you can look at them, even if you played them and you were listening to them. But the thing about this, man, and this is where the real pressure lies. When he, and that's what I'm trying to think like him, as impossible as it is. But I know it's gonna come a point to where he gonna play a song that either it slipped my mind or I wasn't ready for in that moment. That's that real haymaker, right? Like the first time I got that was in the Prince versus Michael Jackson, and he played Nicki, and I wasn't expecting that. I knew I wasn't expecting it. I was discombobulated. So the point I'm making is, if you got to start this off, then it has to be something so major that they got to dig deep to respond. But if you're the one responding, it's kind of good because, like, okay, I hear it. Now I know what to come with.
Right.
But this whole Usher Chris Brown thing was crazy for me. And I'm going to admit it, because I'm all the way Team Breezy now. But I'm admit it. Had I won the coin toss, I would have been Team Usher.
And vice versa. Yeah, after going through it all, like, I won the coin toss, so I picked Usher. But once I start going back and forth, I'm like, Chris Brown ain't a bad selection. You know what I'm saying? He's not a bad choice. Right. And it's crazy. Deanie, you say this ain't good for verses. As humble as I am, and it's funny you say that, because some dudes that I be around, with the first two verses, I walked around like Muhammad Ali, just talking junk all the time. I'm gonna eat him. It's over for him. Wait till I play. You know what I'm saying? And lately they like, man, you ain't talking about it how you was talking about the other two. And I'm like, man, I don't know.
Hey, man, I need you to act like you Ric Flair, and that right there, that he's Ricky Steamboat. Like, you need to. That's what Ricky Steamboat, man.
Hell no. If he coming like Ric Flair, I'm coming like Rick James.
I got a question. I got a question for both of y'all. and it applies for both of these artists, right? So I don't know who has sold the most records. I would imagine it's Breezy.
I'd imagine it was Usher.
No.
Hey, that Confessions alone.
You know, Breezy done sold a lot of records, man.
Hey, Confessions alone has outsold Breezy. Now I'm gonna stick my chest back out. Now, what you saying now? Now I'm gonna stick my chest back out. Confessions alone has outsold Breezy. Take away everything else Usher done. Confessions alone has outsold Breezy. Now that right now my chest stuck back out. Yeah, because that's different. Now, if we, like I said, I didn't Google that, but I did Google number ones. Usher has 9.
Right.
Chris Brown has 2. So if we're gonna talk about sales, no, I'm sure Usher has more. I'm sure Usher has more sales.
Okay, you're right. Okay, is it my turn?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So you're right. Confessions as an album has outsold every other album that Chris Brown has.
But cumulatively,
but the question was, who sold the more records? And worldwide, Chris Brown has sold 195 million records.
Wow.
He got more records. He got 195 million.
Right.
Jeez.
Well,
what more do you want from me? You know what I'm saying?
I think Drake recently surpassed him, but Chris Brown has charted on Billboard, 60 times as an artist, his own song, and then over 40 times as a featured artist, so he was one of the few male artists that has over 100, songs that were on Billboard, what I'm saying? But Confessions, that album went triple diamond. Like when you talk about Confessions, you gotta bring up like Thriller, Purple Rain, those albums.
Yeah, it's in that category.
Like Confessions is like on the Mount Rushmore. Chris Brown does not have a single album that's on Mount Rushmore, but Confessions is definitely up there.
Right. Yeah, but see, like I've always said, even with the other ones we did, the mic, and Tony will say certain things like, what Mike is selling in Berlin and over and other. This is a situation where even with sales, when you in the club and you just got beautiful black people all in the spot, those numbers are useless. They mean nothing. So even as big as Confessions did, the Chris Brown song that didn't sell anything on the charts but go hard in the club can beat one of the number ones on the charts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
In a
versus.
And guess what? You know what I think that is going to make this versus different than the other? I think that with Mike, Prince, Tupac, and Biggie, I think people like the dialogue. And mind you, the dialogue was very, very real. Like Chad was trying to make sure that when it was over, he was cutting down the nets. I was trying to make sure I walk out with a trophy. But at the end of the day, it was all about the music. You know what I mean? So with this one right here, especially the fact that we have both of them still with us, everybody else is they have transitioned on, but having Chris and Usher still with us, real talk, this versus is going to be a greater equivalency of Patti LaBelle versus Gladys Knight. Those two ladies sat on the stage. They changed their shoes. Patti sprayed perfume. They talked back in the day when they was kicking it in the 60s, early 70s. They appreciated each other's music or whatever. In all honesty, that's what it's going to boil down to. No matter how much I want to see majority of the crowd say, Team Breezy, Team Breezy. Everybody that's screaming Team Breezy, they know what's up when they hear Daddy's Home.
You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. vice versa. I think this will be the first.
I got something for it though.
Hey, listen, and I'm gonna tell you, hey, Deanie, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. That ain't even in my 20.
What?
Yes.
Oh man,
that's not even in my 20.
What?
That's a fact. Hey, but listen, but that also goes to show you what Usher had, what he got.
Right.
That didn't make the cut. And the thing is, I went through the cut, went through it again. It didn't make the cut.
Hey, let me say this. Thank you.
Hey, don't thank me yet. Hey, don't thank me yet, because you won't know the songs that did make it.
I know, but in my opinion, like, to me, that was gonna be a haymaker for me.
That man, listen, if that was in your rotation, when you drop that, everybody in the spot know exactly what that.
Hey, there ain't one in my 20 that ain't gonna be a haymaker.
Okay.
No, right.
There ain't one in my 20 that ain't gonna be a haymaker. Okay. No, I'm gonna tell you what. I'll be honest. I'll tell you one, which I ain't gonna tell you, but it may be one. But it's for my personal choice, and I got a whole speech lined up to let you know why I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But there's one that I hope you like, but if not, this is mine. You know what I'm saying? I take this round. As long as I don't get knocked out, I let him have a round. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't knock me out, I'll let you have this round. But this one right here,
Hey, wait a minute. So Taz, let's say it get down to the nitty gritty, and you only got the one that you want to take your round for, and it get down to the nitty gritty. This is it. This is round 20, and you in your mind, you looking at the scorecard, right? It's 19-19, right? Like it's that. Are you breaking out?
Hey, listen. Nope. Hey, listen. Nope. Because if it's 19-19, that's not going to be hard enough to give me 20, in my opinion.
I don't know.
If it's 19-19, I love that song, but that's not the one that's going to knock the tilt me over on the 20th one.
I'm telling you now. Hey, if you don't play that, and that's fine, because you the captain of your ship.
Right.
I'm playing that damn song during the party.
Hey, look. That sound like me telling him, you better play all off the wall. You better play off the wall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah.
I can't believe that didn't make your cut. But look, now I'm not a Chris Breezy fan, so I don't know. I only know the records that I've heard, maybe on the radio or in a mix or something, right? But what I do know is that they all high energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they all high energy, and he stole Mario's style and ran with it.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
He was Mario. Mario was Chris Breezy before Chris Breezy. Come on now, y'all.
I disagree with that.
Mario
100% disagree.
Mario wasn't Chris Breezy before Chris Breezy.
Hey man,
I don't see that.
It's almost like saying that
R. Kelly stole Earnhardt's style.
But that's not far-fetched. That ain't far-fetched. That's not far-fetched.
Right.
Yeah, that's not far-fetched.
But you said that's like Ali so Frazier style, Tony.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Sonny Liston.
Oh man. Hey. Hey, being I've been so humble, I'm gonna say something that I can stick my chest out on right quick.
Okay.
If we done Chris Brown and Usher, no features, Usher would eat Chris Brown.
Woo!
No featured albums. No features.
Woo! Like just them by themselves.
Just them by themselves. Usher song, Chris Brown song. Usher song, eating.
Well, y'all should have at least 2 rounds with just that. Ooh.
It's over. Don't do that, and don't listen to DJ Tony. Stick to whatever you got playing. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Hey,
yeah.
No, this is the thing about it. I got right now, and I'm late in the game, narrowing down, but I got 45 Chris Brown songs.
Are they just Chris Brown?
Of those 45, I got 3 features.
Oh.
You better go back into your files, boy.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because those 45, man, the 20 that I select, and of course, 10 of them is gonna be response songs. Going through it, man, the Chris Brown's albums, and I'm not gonna name songs, but you've been studying, so you know. His albums alone, he got heat from his albums alone, bro. It's not like there were features that were way better than his albums. Chris Brown songs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's damn good features, though. I agree with you on that. But Chris Brown alone, ugh.
Where I compare this with the Biggie and the Pop one is this right here. Pop has a discography that's just out of this world. That's the same with Chris Brown. He just has a discography. He got so many songs. But where it lies is what I always say. This is the verses. Yeah. 20. I don't care if you got 2,000. 20. And when we go into 20, that's where I feel like Chris Brown that Usher is going to edge over, because all I need is 20 bangers. I keep saying that each time we do this, that's how I always say 20 bangers. I need 20 bangers. Usher is going to give me 20 bangers. Chris Brown got 2,000 good songs. You know what I'm saying? Good songs. 20 bangers is where I think he gonna pull it off.
Yeah, right. But so again, as Denois even said earlier, man, this one right here gonna come down to the wire.
It is.
Matter is
that, I mean, if you got 45 Chris Brown songs,
ready,
it's 20 bangers in there.
Ready. Them 45 is bangers. They don't know 45 of his biggest songs.
And do you know what I like about y'all DJ versus? This is what makes it unique for me, right? This is why I like y'all DJ versus. People get to really understand what you, the DJs of this event, consider a banger.
That's a good point.
Right? And they look at you. They look at you because y'all picking out what y'all think are the best songs from these artists.
Yeah, because even when it's over, I've had people come and be like, "Yo, man, you should have played
this." Right.
Mm-hmm.
So in essence, they come in to hear Usher and Chris Brown, but they come in to hear songs y'all pick
that we pick for Usher and Chris Brown. Right.
Yeah, man. Hey, and you know what? Because strangely enough, there have been those who have called and inboxed me asking me, "Is this for real?"
That me too.
Is this for real? Like, first of all,
I don't be knowing how to feel too. I be somewhat, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, damn well, Chris Brown and Usher, not only are they not doing the verses because the Swiss Beats and Timberland verses is over with.
Yeah. That's done deal.
We ain't gonna see no verses from them no more until they settle this $28 million lawsuit
with Thriller.
The only verses that you're gonna see in this region is the DJ verses brought to you by yours truly and the homie Taz Infinite and our Queen Luna Love. You know what I'm saying? But people have actually asked that, and some even tried to clown it like, oh, they lying. They know good well ain't no Chris Brown and Usher gonna be there. We never said that we're gonna
But
be
all
there.
you have to do is the first line of the promo says DJ Versus. The very first line.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all.
The very first line.
Hey, y'all. Y'all paying too much attention to ignorance.
No, I ain't paying no attention to it. I'm just saying I see it. I see the ignorance.
But it's ignorant. Like it's just
that you should automatically know. Like, come on, man. You know.
Hey, man, it's ignorance. Like, don't even look. Let's talk about the verse. Like, don't even play into the ignorance because it may not even be ignorance. It may be straight hate.
Well, it's still promotion. Whether they promote
exactly what Bobby Brown say. What Bobby Brown say? What he say? Ain't no such thing as bad promotion. Bad promotion is what they ain't saying when they ain't saying nothing about it.
Yeah, all publicity is good publicity.
It is.
Right.
Think about it. Like I said, this is what we got going. Taz said to me after the Tupac and Biggie, he said,
"We got legs.
I got legs now."
Yeah, we got legs.
You know,
I remember.
You know what? I was really especially glad to hear that from him because on that night he could have dedicated that night to do his own event where he was the premier DJ for that event. All eyes on him, and he rocking from the time that it starts, and 4 hours later, it's over. But
yeah, he went out.
But he decided, to link with me, do this, and so I'm definitely very glad that to hear that from him. It was just really like a vote of confidence, saying that, hey, I like the direction I see that this is going in, and I'm on deck, and I just love that about his willingness to make this be a reality. You know what I'm saying? We bring it, and
this is fun, man.
As much as people are talking about Chris Brown and Usher, when we drop what we doing next, drop what we doing after that. Oof. When you hear what we doing at Thanksgiving, and Deanie, I didn't even tell you, and when you hear what we doing Christmas night.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing. We're talking about Usher and Chris Brown, and I think this is going to be a dope event, and I think it's going to be a dope versus. But we're like 3-4 months ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're ready to announce the next 3 if we wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Like Taz, wait till we announce when we go do your T-shirt.
Are we doing a T-shirt?
Wait till we announce when we doing your T-shirt. Your shirt. Look at your shirt.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, and you know what's funny? We done threw so many more in there that I forgot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my shirt is dope, though, ain't it?
Oh, Neil shouted you out 5 minutes into this video, into this podcast.
Because he part of the funk mob. He part of the funk mob. You know what I'm saying?
Of the funk.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I got to go against the funk mob.
Yeah. You got to understand, with me, there is no other group, no other artist, no other person on earth that comes before the funk mob in my view, as far as music goes. There's nobody you can call to me. There's nobody you can name that tops the funk mob. Nobody. George Clinton is the genius of all geniuses. All geniuses.
George Clinton, James Brown on steroids.
He was Master P. He was Master P on steroids.
Besides Stevie Wonder.
Didn't I say nobody?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not a knock to Stevie. Of course I love Stevie, but there is nobody on earth that has the genius of George Clinton to put together the funk mob and Parliament Funkadelic. Like, you will say Parliament, you'll say funk. This was 2 different entities that was the same thing.
Parliament,
don't get me started
Funkadelic. Then there were female groups for each one of them. Parlette was the girls. The Brides of Funkadelic. Then you had all these individual artists, Bootsy Collins, you had Bernie Worrell, you had Eddie Hazel. All these guys went.
Master P got his blueprint from George Clinton. Master P took his blueprint from George Clinton. When Master P was dropping 3, 4, 5 albums on the same day, when he got that from George Clinton.
I'm a bad host because I let y'all skip ahead.
And we don't with the something else.
Yeah. I'm a bad. I should have nipped this in.
You should have cut that off a little.
Right. Hey, wait till we do what's on your shirt.
Right.
Tell you
right,
why.
Because we so far ahead.
Yeah,
what we talking about might not even be till 2023.
But what I'm saying is, anticipation is your best weapon.
But here it is. Now we're not going to tell who Parliament is going against. Just like you mentioned, Stevie Wonder. That's energy.
He on
because
the
we
lineup.
already got one for Stevie Wonder. And see, people remember. I'm saying people like to the people. Listen, people, I need y'all to remember. This Usher and Chris Brown is just our third installment. Number 3, it's our third installment. We got heat for y'all. Like, we are intentionally, our challenge, in a sense, is with the entertainment that Charlotte has. Because Charlotte brings artists in this show and that show, and they be dope. But we're going to bring something for our people. For our people right here in the Shelby, Kings Mountain, Gastonia, Belmont, Mount Holly, Clover, Rock Hill, even Gaffney, even Spartanburg. For this region, you ain't got to go to Charlotte for premium entertainment. We got it. And it's only going to get better. We just can't let the cat out the bag. If y'all want to know what the next versus matchup is going to be, which will be September 24th, then you got to show up Sunday, September the 4th.
You get it firsthand.
Brown and Usher over, we flip a coin, and at that time we decide who's going to take who, and then we're going to play a song from the artist that we're taking for the next verses. That's our custom, that's our ritual, that's our tradition. But we got heat.
And then after all that, we give you a dope after party. See, that's the thing. When we talk about verses, we don't really talk about the after party as much. But the after party is just as dope as the verses. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a all around good night, man. I'm like, by the time verses is over and everybody, is on their high, me and him go to back and forth, and we get, man. And I gotta shout you, Tone, and I've shouted you to people behind your back, so I'm gonna shout you to your face. I'm one of those guys to where, I don't care what I do, I want to cut down on that. That's just who I am. Right. But when we rock back and forth, you make me lace them up and push the remember the Reebok pumps, and you have to pump that thing to get up a little higher. You know what I'm saying? You make me have to push that pump a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Because you go in, and I enjoy it. I love it. I respect it, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope.
As always, much love and respect to you, too. The last time we were here on this podcast, I told the people watching and the Norris, you know what I'm saying, that when it comes to the after party, I'm just throwing alleys. I'm getting assists, I'm getting steals. But I'm talking about, I'm throwing those kind of alleys like where you Vince Carter dunked that joint. You know what I'm saying? I said that was what I was going to do. And I really feel like that if I throw you those alleys, the people get the best Taz Infinite. You know what I'm saying? And you throw me alleys too. And I dunk some too. You know what I'm saying? But together, collectively, when it comes to this thing right here, it ain't Batman and Robin. It's Batman and Superman.
Right.
This right.
Hey, when Deanie said Batman, Robin, and Catwoman, I was like, damn, am I Robin?
Hell no. Nah, that was just for that Gotham City thing.
Yeah. Hey, you coming to this one, Dick? You coming to this one, Deanie?
I'm going to be Robin, but I'm going to be like the new Robin. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, don't be the new Robin. The new Robin gay. Don't be the new Robin.
Oh, well, I ain't the new Robin. Oh my God. Oh my God, I forgot. Damn. Is my girl in the room?
She right there.
Damn. Bring her back. Oh my gosh.
And I apologize too. I forgot.
I am so
too.
sorry.
We got caught up in junk talking.
What y'all forget?
Hey, we forgot. Look, I forgot you were backstage in the green room.
Sorry.
Hey, yeah, blame it. Yeah,
I done made a whole meal. I done made listen. I done cooked spaghetti, got garlic bread in the oven,
corn on the cob.
But nah, this is a dope podcast though. I was able to hear everybody, the perspectives. I think you guys literally sold what we're doing, and you sold the vibe. You know, I think everybody is going to be excited. It's going to be high energy. We're talking about it. We're marketing. We're on an amazing podcast. So, you know, big ups to everybody for making this happen. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be because we are who we are.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, y'all, let me tell you something. It's always a pleasure when I get to. Hey, Luna, like both of these brothers are like, one of them is a cousin by marriage, and the other one is like a baby brother, cousin, nephew type of situation. Like
prodigy, protege.
Protege. You just baby brother, nephew that like like music like I did, right? So.
Yeah.
So I have a connection with both of them, right? Like I really have a strong connection with both of them. And I told them when they started this, like, yeah, it's going to take you about a good 3 to 4, events for you to really start seeing some consistency. But you got to be consistent too. Like you have to be consistent. And this particular versus,
I think this is one.
Yeah, this is the one, but it was a challenge getting this one. Like this was a challenge. This had to be rescheduled, or you know what I mean. This was a challenge, and it was almost like, yo, we getting good traction, and boom, look what happened.
And I think Luna's the perfect host for this one. I don't feel like it should have came before this one or after this one. I think this lineup right here creates the perfect. You know what I mean?
I don't even think it's a lineup that makes it perfect. I think it's what y'all have built. So it's like she's a perfect host. I like, you know what I mean? She's a perfect host, but
for this event.
No, listen what I'm saying. She's a perfect host, period. That's what she does.
100%. No, she's definitely for anything. I mean, but we've had 3 and we've had different hosts, and we didn't get Luna for the other 2. But for when we finally get her, we got her for the perfect verses.
Now, listen what I'm saying. I think it's perfect because of the timing. Like when you get the perfect host, meaning the host that goes along with the event that you're going on. If the timing ain't correct, meaning that the artist you got is perfect, the host you got is perfect, but you ain't built up the crowd yet.
Oh, God, I got you.
Right, you haven't built up the crowd yet. So when that host comes in to 15 people, it's hard for that host to really feel any type of energy in the building to really get the maximum out of that host. But now y'all got legs and y'all got people that's definitely going to be in there. So when she comes into that building, energy is going to be there.
And one thing that I feel like is really dope as well too is that we're coming off, Bella Presents. We closed that chapter, and we was having something consistently for a year in Gastonia every month. And that chapter is closed. So the people are looking, when they see my face, they're looking for, oh my God, like what vibe is she bringing? What's going on? What is she introducing? The people in that city are hungry and thirsty for an event that they can go to that's mature, that's respectful, that they can go have a good time and they have to worry about no riffraff. They are looking for that. So I am definitely honored to be in the mix of being able to help create that culture of safety, fun, and a good time with one another. Community with community. That's what we're building. We are building community within one another as well too. So this is the perfect team to make this thing happen. Like, it's a dream team. I think we're gonna make some, make some shade. Hey.
Yeah.
In addition to that,
Go ahead, Tony.
In addition to that, I want to just quickly shout out, also Cheryl Littlejohn. Big salute, major love to Queen Cheryl, to Legacy Event Center for allowing us to even do these versus matchups there. That venue was created with the vision, and for those who come and who have seen it, and for those who have yet to see it, it's classy.
It really is. It is.
Classy touch to it. I mean, it represents elegance, and I really do like how posh it is, the venue itself, but that is just the visual. I see the vision before the visual. The vision comes before the visual, and in her mind, she wanted to bring about a place where people could come and have a great time together, get some good food, have some drinks. We can dance, shake a leg, and be safe. Where Black people come together, and socialize with each other, and there's no issues. And so, big ups to Cheryl. Thank you dearly, Cheryl, for allowing us to do this consistently, at your spot.
Okay. I mean, Legacy Event Center, like Cheryl, me and Taz was actually one of the first two people that was working with her when she initially opened up the doors to Event Center. Remember that? We was one of the first two people, and just like this this particular versus coming up was a struggle for you, Tony. It was hard. It was hard for sure, but she knew she had a dream. She believed in something. She believed in what she was trying to accomplish, and she stuck with it.
And she's winning now. I love it. Yeah, I love
it. Like it wasn't easy for her. She stuck with it. Me and Taz was there, right?
Yeah.
We were there. She stuck with it, and I'm proud of her. Like I'm proud of you. And I've always admired you from afar, Luna. Even though you ghosted me in the past,
You're so petty, God.
I don't really.
Hey, listen.
Let's go.
He mean that.
I know.
You hear me? Yeah. He mean
that. I do. I mean it. I ain't gonna lie. But I still be able to work with you though, right?
Listen, I'm ready.
Because
she didn't ghost you, just like you said that the timing was perfect when she came.
Perfect timing.
It's just
bring it back.
Your time coming.
So that's what we doing.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Like Tony and Chad, that's what we doing though, right?
That's what we doing. The perfect time.
Okay. So that's how y'all gonna play me, right?
You.
No. You ain't supposed to use my stuff against me, Tony. You supposed to.
I'm for you though. We about to make this thing pop. We gonna do it. We gonna be it. And I'm really, really excited for this event. Like this live is going on. I done shared it on the platform. Listen, let's go. Chris Brown versus Usher. Who you got?
I got the perfect name for this trio. The perfect name.
What is it?
The Fugees. Y'all are the Fugees.
Get off my phone. Get off my phone right now.
Hey, Deanie. I'm gonna say that's a dope name and all, but the two males in the Fugees was whack. The whole the female ran the whole group. I was for it, and they was around tapes and all that. I'm for it until I get to Lauryn Hill part.
Okay, so all right, let's do something that me and you could do. Say the Diggable Planets. Y'all Diggable Planets.
I take that. I take Diggable Planets, and we cool like that.
Listen, we Diggable Planets or we Groove Theory. Something. You know, rules.
Hey, we gonna come up with our own damn name. Shit.
Yeah, come on, name.
Like we.
Hey, hey, man, I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate the black love. I appreciate the unity. I appreciate the fact that y'all could be doing anything else on your Sunday night, and you decided to bring some entertainment to the people. Because I don't want to be. I'm 54 years old, but I don't want to sound older. But Lord knows they can use it, right? Like people can use a mental getaway. A mental getaway from everything else and just listen to some good music, get good people around you, vibe good, eat good, dance afterwards, and hopefully go home and make love to somebody.
Hey,
right? Like just in the night, right?
Right.
In the night, right? You know what I mean? And it all starts with y'all.
Right.
Y'all set the mood for the night. So if that brother go home and she mad at him, it's y'all fault.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
if they arguing about Usher and Chris Brown, getting in an argument about
if they go home mad, that's because they was rooting for Usher and they were rooting for Chris Brown and Usher done gave them the business. So they might go home. Yeah, they might go home mad. So I'm sorry in advance. Yeah.
Hey, well, let me say this. And this is one part of the verses that I can't wait. Fellas, we gonna set y'all up, man. You're gonna be outnumbered Sunday, okay?
Yeah.
Bring not only your best decor and dress, bring the best you.
Yeah.
Have some options. And during this verses, when either I jump it off or Chad jump it off with the slow music, man, we gonna make it easy for you. Back to back slow bangers.
Listen, I'm gonna need for all the fellas to get their confidence all the way up on the night, like all the way.
Yeah, hey, y'all. I'm just saying though, it's a lot of fellas that I mean they really don't know nothing about the drag. Like they don't know nothing about the drag. So
that's always been a problem. That's always been a problem for me.
If they don't know nothing about the, if they don't know nothing,
that's all right. That's why I'm here.
Listen,
them be great.
They can't.
I'm gonna help them.
They can't.
I'm gonna help them.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this thing right. They're gonna be two-stepping and putting the rug on the floor together. I'm gonna make them feel so uncomfortable that they got to get up and they
and I believe
got to grab a lady.
I've been to where she's hosted. She's not lying. I believe her.
Oh yeah,
it's happening.
Yeah.
Y'all got the right one. Y'all got the right one.
No doubt.
It's a good team. I like the team.
Hey, yeah, quick shout outs, man, to the homie Best Kept. I saw he hopped on his live. Shout out to Brandon Gill. Shout out to my sister Keisha Young. To my brother Neil Goins. Shout out again to Cheryl.
Hey, how are you seeing this?
Well,
I don't be seeing.
Okay. So I'm looking at it from my iPad.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's how you got to kind of. When we
he being nosy
earlier.
I want to be, but I want to be nosy too.
So what I meant to tell you earlier, Taz and to Luna, was.
But I see she doing it in the back.
Yeah, I shared mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you share it, if from whatever device you're using, if you just kind of keep that device nearby, you can see the comments. We can't see the comments from this StreamYard, but if we do have another device, another phone, a tablet or something like that, then we'll be able to, see the live like a normal live. And so that's where I was just kind of seeing the people comment and things of that sort. But
I know next time. I'm slipping.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a couple more times according to y'all. Y'all already 3, 4, 5 months ahead of time, so we got like at least 3, 4, 5 more times.
You're right. I would know. I know the next couple times. I know the next couple times.
Make perfect.
Yeah, and real quick table clarification for some. Many have been asking. The tables are $100. They seat 4. You don't pay $15, like each person at the table. You don't pay at the door, then pay $100 for the table. You pay $100 for the table, and that gets 4 bands for the people. Right now, the tables are just securing seating. So with $15 at the door, each person is basically paying an additional $10 to have a guaranteed seat. That's all it is. And that's why I'm keeping it the way it is, because I don't even really feel like for this event, though I think and know for sure that we're bringing premium entertainment as far as the visual, sound, and location. You know, at this point right now, you know, I ain't really into, you know, the table's $300. Like, nah. But if the tables do increase, it is going to come with something.
The price today ain't the price tomorrow.
Yeah, yesterday's price is not today.
Yeah. But I will say that once it does increase, it's going to come with either or, you know, drinks or food or.
Hey, this is America, right? This is America. And they actually know if I'm going to be paying more money, I'm getting something other than a chair.
Right. Yeah, something else coming with it.
No, and I'm clarifying this here for people who's watching it, because some people have thought, well, okay, well, what does the table come with? And I don't mean it in a smart alecky kind of way, but I'm just based on I can only
a table. It comes with a table.
Like
it's called table seating. Table seating.
Yeah, there are going to be a lot of people that's going to be standing, and that's only because of the size of the club and the layout, where we can't have all those tables all the way through because it's taking up too much space. We have to clear out some of the tables just to provide the standing room for those who will be standing. But even with those standing, they still have a great time. You just gonna be standing up, you know.
Listen, they pay $80.
Yeah, you be explaining too much, man.
At the PNC,
he be explaining too much.
Chabu.
It's just for clarity, and that's all.
They gonna pay $15 for that vibe. Honey, I was charging $20 and we was packing a house.
Yeah, you be explaining too much. You be explaining like you trying to don't explain. What does the table come with? What does table seating come with? A table. That's what it comes with. It's called table seating. Like, you know what I mean? You want a drink? Buy a table and buy a drink. You know what I mean?
I gotta go, good people. This was real. It was fun. It was fun. See
y'all
Sunday.
Everybody.
All right.
Okay, listen, y'all. This event, I'm gonna be there Sunday. I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna do some videos. I need footage for the upcoming events. I don't know. I done told Tony several times, Shad, get somebody to start taking footage of your events. Right?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the confirmation right now.
Okay.
Confirmation right now. Yeah.
If y'all gonna keep rolling with this, you want your own footage.
Yeah. I agree. And I'll be having footage from my GoPro and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. You want
additional footage angles.
Because you can do different things with it, right? Like, different ways to promote it. But I'm anxious to see the 20 songs that you come up with, Chad. Anxious to see the 20 songs that you come up with, Tony. And I will give my assessment of the night to you two and you two only. I won't tell nobody else. I'll pull you outside and I'll be like, yo, Tony, I think he got you. Or Chad, I think he got you. You know what I mean? Because I know it ain't really about the artists themselves. It's about y'all lineup.
Yeah.
That's what the DJ versus is about. It ain't just versus. It's the DJ versus. This DJ's mind against this DJ's mind of what we think bangers are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if he playing Parliament Funkadelic Flashlight, I'm not coming back with Village People YMCA.
Hey, Village People YMCA was kind of hard.
I don't know.
You gonna get everybody doing that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That ain't bad.
I don't know, Tony.
No. Because it ain't Parliament versus the Village People, but we'll tell you Parliament against.
But let's keep it real though. If the Village People, that YMCA hit is probably just as big as any Parliament biggest hit.
Don't play. See, hey, it's time for us to go. I can't believe you just said that. I'm gonna give you this right here.
Hold on. I got you. It's just popular. You know, like Tupac said about MC Hammer. They were like, well, MC Hammer sold 10 million albums. Well, there were 10 million rocks that's been sold. Does that mean crack cocaine good?
Hey, he heard him on that. That was that was some uncovered footage. Have you seen that, Denny? What he talking about?
Yeah, I seen it. He was on. It was MTV. He was like, "Oh, I love Hammer. I love Hammer." I heard. Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
It was good.
Why it was popular? It was popular.
I didn't say it was a better song. I say it sold just as many records as the top Parliament Funkadelic record.
Maybe so, but when we do,
it did, Chad. It did.
When we
do,
it
did. It probably
when
did.
we do our Soul Train verses,
just think who runs Hollywood.
Our seniors that will be our guests, they ain't got to worry about hearing YMCA.
Right. Hey, but Chad, think about it though, right? Think about this. That song was so popular that in school we loved it. Like we loved the song till we were doing the thing to it. Right? We loved the song until we got older
and realized what they were doing.
Until we realized what So you know what I mean? Like it was almost like they was mentally conditioning us back then for what they doing right now.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Tony, you got your hands full.
Right.
Yeah, you got your hands full. Right. So I'm anxious to see the 20 that y'all come up with. I will be in the building. You know, Negus Dashiki D will be
Negus Dashiki D in the building.
Yeah.
We can change his name a couple of times. I could change mine too.
Why not?
Right?
Why not?
You know, but brothers, I enjoyed it. Thank you again. It's these are getting better and better, right? They're getting better and better. And Tony, next time, stop explaining stuff, man.
I just be wanting.
I mean, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Not necessarily.
Especially in Gas Tony.
It's not.
Well, you would know, Chad. So
it's for clarity. I'm only
clarifying.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people, even my brother, he thought that he had to pay and then pay for the table. You know, so it's just clarity. That's all. And I feel like saying it right here, broad. Then, you know, for those who watch it, everybody ain't gonna watch it, but for those who do watch it, they'll understand.
Well, this time I promise you, I'm gonna re-air it every day to all the way up until the show. Every day it's gonna re-air. So, because I'm proud of y'all brothers. Like no lie. Listen, Chad, you know, and Tony, you know. You got people that start something like, let's say, we're going to start Thursdays. And when they started, they're excited about it. Like, we're going to do Thursdays. You know, it's going to be, you know, we're going to do this. And they're excited about it. And 2 weeks in, maybe the money ain't looking like the way, you know, it ain't looking like the way they wanted to look. And then they done.
Yeah. I've done events like that.
Right.
Yeah, I've done events like that.
Then they done, right? Because it takes a little bit of mental fortitude to go in the red to come back to black.
And that's the thing I'm gonna tell you, and it's not cocky, just real. I'm telling him, you know, I feel we got legs. The reason I say I think we got legs is because from the first one to the second one, we didn't have to worry about being in the red. We come in winning. You know what I'm saying? Like we come in with a crowd. So it's like the first one, it's a crowd. Maybe it's because, you know, this is something, so let's do it again. We do it again. It rain and everything. It's still a nice turnout. So it's like, nah, we got legs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people shut down because after they first night, they second night, they still not getting, they getting the 15 people. But when you come in getting them numbers, it's like, nah, okay, we got legs. Let's go. You're
ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game already. And y'all ahead of the game too because of the people that y'all are. If because who y'all are, if you say, man, I'm doing this, you know, most of the people that you tell that you're doing it, let's say 30% of those people gonna come support you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like three out of every 10 person that you say you doing something is gonna come support you.
I'm cool with
right?
that.
I'm cool with that too.
I like that number. I mean, if 3 out of every 10 people I tell, I need to tell 300,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right.
To see some of our seniors, you know, I got 2 aunts that's close to 70 years old. We've seen Mr. Joseph and Miss Deborah Bell and some of her sisters and other family, you know, who are older.
That was dope. That was dope when that came.
Yeah, and for them to be there and to trust us. I think that was one of the things that even Taz and I talked about. We want the people that have known us practically all our lives to trust us with 4 hours of their life.
Hey, man, all those people you named, Tony, all those people you named, the Miss Bell and all those people, besides your aunts, they're there because they support Skip and Carl and Faye and Tom
and Faye. Yeah.
That's basically that's what it is, right? And you know, they grew up with you, but they don't know it. I mean, they heard of Usher. They don't know Usher. They ain't no Biggie and Pac. Come on now, they ain't no Biggie.
Hey, no.
Wait a minute.
No, Joe Dell, know him, and they had their hits too. If I'm correct, they was Pac. They come in Pac. If I'm correct, yeah.
Aunt Joanne and Ging and Aunt Joanne and Aunt Glenda. You know, you got to think about it when we're talking about Biggie and Tupac music, which goes back to like 1994, 95. You know what I'm saying? That's almost 30 years ago.
Right.
So they are in their late 30s, early 40s during that time. Yeah, they was listening.
They still in it. They still in the game. They still in the game.
I mean, I was in the game. I was in my late 20s back then. So yeah,
you still in the game. You know what I'm saying?
And once again, too, shout out, you know, to the foundation of on which Taz and I even stand on. Big shout out to Kings Mountain. Big shout out to classes of, you know, 88 through 96. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. Big shout out to everybody.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, man.
He didn't get your class. Your class ain't in there.
I'm not finished though.
Nah, but you already done went over it. Like you already done skipped it. Like what's going on with you, man?
Shout out to class. Hey, shout out to class 79.
Don't be trying to leave, Tony. Get back here. I ain't no you to Chad. Don't get back here.
Shout out to class 79.
I know, but 86 is the reason why y'all are who y'all are. Your mic muted, Tony. Your mic muted, Tony.
We can't hear you.
I just wanted to include you specifically separate on your own. Just
okay.
What you're doing here on BRI. We're mentioning those classes because, you know, that was like a type of a connection with those classes with our ages. You know what I'm saying? With our age, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, big ups to Kings Mountain. Like we're Kings Mountain born and bred. Like,
and they've been repping. They really been repping.
And just doing this, you know, in Gastonia because we plugged in with some beautiful people in Gastonia. But to have the support from Kings Mountain means everything.
I can tell y'all this, man. If it ain't far, most of the time Kings Mountain travel pretty well. If it's not a far distance, you know what I mean? Kings Mountain travel pretty well, like, you know what I mean, to go see one of their own.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I swear I do.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, Kings Mountain. If it's not a far distance, they will go out and see one of their own, man. Yeah. And I love that about them. But y'all gotta realize, man, our parents been knowing each other their whole life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, like they whole life, just like me and you, Chad. Our whole life.
Whole life. Yeah.
Right. So it ain't just going to support. It's like I like it. You know what I mean? and I like it, you know. So man, thank y'all, brothers.
Thank you
for providing a great atmosphere and a great show. I will be there Sunday. Hey, y'all got y'all 20 bangers. Y'all got y'all hands full, both of y'all.
Yeah.
And both of y'all.
I still think I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna kill you with the buzzer beater, but it's gonna be a tough one though. But I think I'm gonna kill her with the buzzer beater, and we're gonna still cut down the nets. Hey, I just ain't as confident.
Hey, I might even go live from there on the BRI.
That'll be dope.
I might even go.
This one is gonna be a game 7. The last two, I felt like I pulled them out like game 5 or something like that, you know. But this gonna be a game 7. This gonna be a game 7.
From the last BRI we had. In the moment, I tremendously erred and made it seem like Mike won Prince versus Michael Jackson. No, Prince clearly won it. Prince hands down won that. Real talk. This coming Sunday, Chad, is the tiebreaker. Pop was dominant.
Oh, wait a minute. So you saying it's 1-1?
It's
you think Pop won against Big? Come on, don't do that.
Come on, man.
Hey, listen.
Hold on.
Danny, you was there, Danny.
Nope. Nope. You're not gonna do that to me.
Don't do that.
No, listen. I'm gonna say this. No, this is what we're gonna do. Right now, we're gonna pose this question, and I'm gonna put it on my site too, and I'm gonna put it in BRI. If you were at the Biggie and Pop show, who do you think that? And that's what y'all should do. That like the next day, have people post it, even if it's for the culture, Chad. Have people post it for the culture, so y'all can't have this dispute ever again.
Unbelievable, man.
It really is unbelievable. I can't believe. Man, hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how I know Biggie won. I'm gonna tell you how I know Biggie won. I ain't even gonna go because I kept telling them over the mic, like, no, you running out of gas. Pac running out of gas. I said it about 2-3 times. But when I knew I won was the very last song. He played what I was nervous about it the whole time. He played Hit 'Em Up. I won't lie. I was nervous about it the whole time. He played Hit 'Em Up. I played Who Shot You and brought the house down. When Who Shot You beats Hit 'Em Up, it's a done deal. I'm lying.
All I'm gonna say is this. This is all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say,
Deanie, tell the truth, Deanie. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
Hey, can I? You want me to tell the truth?
I want you to tell the truth.
Okay, I tell the truth. I was too drunk to remember. Like,
oh man, say bye. Everybody say bye.
Hey, Tony, am I telling the story though? Am I telling the story? What I tell you happened to me?
Yeah, you fell asleep in the car. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
You remember?
And I wasn't there for the whole one, y'all. I didn't hear all of them. I wasn't there from the beginning, so I didn't hear all of them.
Well, yeah, we got to post that question.
Sunday, September the 4th is a tie break. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
Usher, Chris Brown. You know what I'm
saying? Listen, Tony. So early in our interview, I kept saying, Chad acting like he 2-0. Like he acting like
Listen, because I am, and I thought, and I didn't even know it was an argument. You hear me, dude? I didn't even know we was arguing about that. I felt like it was already understood that I was 2-0. I didn't even think we were going to be talking about it.
You definitely did.
Yeah. I didn't even think this was a conversation. I thought this was obvious that I was 2-0. And I was telling you, I was saying, even though I'm 2-0, I know I'm about to have a problem. This one right here.
Yeah, you did. I was like, I was saying to myself, I was like, Taz acting like he sounded like he 2-0.
I'm like, no, this gonna be a tough one. I'm up 2-0, but this gonna be a tough one. I still think I'm gonna cut down the net.
Right,
but this gonna be a tough one.
Hey, Neil said you BSing, homie. Because
Neil, I can't see it. Neil, I can't see what you said, but he right.
Not you. Neil said you BSing, man, because when he talked to you that night, you said Pac got it. So
I was drunk. I don't know. I don't remember. I was drunk.
Man, come on, man. Hey, listen. The pull.
Wait, I can say this. From what I heard, I only heard. Listen, no lie. I only heard maybe 5 rounds. I only heard 5 rounds. That's all I heard. Right. And from what I heard, now I will say this: you played one Biggie remix. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it had that bass line in it. I was like, oh, you know what are you gonna do? And then I heard Hit 'Em Up. I can't say who honestly won because I didn't hear everything. I can only tell you what I heard from the 5 records that I heard.
Let me remind you. It was the very song of Tupac's that was frowned upon or jeered at was the song that brought about the separation. And it really was the way I set the song up. When I played Dear Mama and had
I killed Dear Mama
word for word.
I killed Dear Mama. Because after he played that, I played because he had put everybody in their feelings. And I'm like, okay, after everybody got in their feelings, I played Effing You Tonight. But with the Biggie Effing You Tonight. I'm like, no, I killed Dear Mama. That was a done deal.
Look, you didn't have nothing for How Do You Want It? You didn't have.
Hey, we gonna figure out. We gonna post this question. We gonna post this question.
I didn't even know this was a.
We gonna post this question.
I'm surprised.
Hey, hold up. You heard the crowd when they introduced you like Biggie, representing Biggie, and then when they said representing Tupac, you heard the crowd.
Hey, listen. Now I'm gonna see to show you how real I am. He is correct. Tupac got a bigger response than Biggie in the beginning. That he is 100% correct. But when I start throwing them hits out there, even after the first song, a dude said 1-0, I even agreed with him. I'm like, no, 1-0, because he played Ambitious of a Rider. I'm like, no, yeah, but
so let's do this, y'all. That maybe not this verse is coming up, but the next verse is right. Let's get some of them movie tickets, different colors, right? And hand them out to every 10, 20 tickets to everybody. And after each round, have them put a ticket in a bowl. One for a blue for one of y'all and a red for the other one. And then tally up the tickets at the end of the night.
I don't even know what's needed, but whatever it gotta be. But I really
because if we leave it up to y'all, we see exactly what we're gonna get right now.
Listen, I just made the mistake the last BRI because I've been acknowledged. Yes, for real. Prince got Michael Jackson. The crowd was there. The songs, the layout of the songs, and that's why I was hell bent. This Tupac and Biggie ain't gonna be no walk in the park. Like, I already know that I'm really bringing him, and really, I was nice about it. What won it was the timing of the fact that when I exposed the fact that Biggie bit Juicy, you know what I'm saying?
If anything, that didn't work though. That didn't work.
See, that's what I'm saying though. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not gonna settle this between y'all two because it's not gonna be settled. It's not gonna be settled. We need to figure out a way where we can settle it and y'all accept the results. Because I swear Chad was talking like he was Muhammad Ali. I'm undefeated in the DJ versus right now.
I'm baffled. I really thought that
he thinking, but he's
too old.
Sunday, September the 4th is the tie break.
We're gonna pose the question. We're gonna pose the question. I wish I would have recorded that versus, and I could have played that back, and people could have
got it recorded.
I would get. Well, maybe no. We'll probably get flagged.
When I came down off the stage, Pac fans was like, I had it. Like, I'm baffled. I can't front. I'm baffled.
Okay.
I'm baffled. I thought this was cut and dry.
A foregone conclusion. Like, it's done.
Yeah, I truly did. Yeah. I ain't even gonna front. I truly did. So you can pose the question or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah, the whole energy was a Pac night. I set it up for that.
It started out. It did start. I'm not like. I'm agreeing. It did start out a Pac night, and that's how. Listen, that's how I felt like I won it because it started out a Pac night. It didn't end that way.
Hey, man,
It didn't end that way. When you get more with Who Shot You than you do Hit 'Em Up, because I felt like Hit 'Em Up was the holy grail for pop. So the whole time we doing this, I'm waiting on Hit 'Em Up. Every time you get ready to play, I'm like, okay, the Hit 'Em Up is the time, the next song is a Hit 'Em Up, is the time. When you play Hit 'Em Up and I pull up more off of Who Shot You, I'm like, I turned the crowd. I done turned the crowd. It's a done deal. So
but nobody was dancing when you played Hit 'Em Up. I got the video. I just ain't dropped the video on Facebook. My GoPro recorded the entire verses. I got the video.
I need to see that.
That's what I said.
I am dumbfounded.
And in all honesty, that's why I set it up that way, because Hit 'Em Up was so disrespectful. Like when he was like, that's why you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you know what? We done been on here for an hour and a half. Y'all going all the way, y'all going all the way to the so. And according to Tony, is 1-1. According to Chad, is 2-0. We'll figure out what it's going to be.
Hey, and because of this, now I am no longer humble. Now he is going to get the business, because I thought it was just, I'm figuring it's 2-0. Even if I take an L, I'm gonna be up 2-1. But because of this conversation, I gotta make it convincing. I'm about to leave here, get back into my lab, and get back on my game. I'm gonna eat him alive. I'm gonna eat him alive. I don't want no more issues about this.
All right. So since you going in the lab and ain't got to work tomorrow, you make sure you stay in the lab.
And he is. And he is.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Coming over, man. And I see you Sunday. Tony, you coming by, or you gonna wait till tomorrow?
No, I'm on my way right now.
All right, no doubt.
Taz, no doubt. Love you, boy.
Love you, man.
Love you, Taz.
All right, man. Y'all be easy.
All right.
All right, peace. That was everybody. BRI. And that was a long interview, man. But we're getting better at it. We're getting better, and we're making things happen. So I'm gonna leave y'all, man, as I always do. In order for you to receive a blessing, you must first be a blessing. All right, take care, and remember, I love you all. If you don't hear the music, remember, I'm having technical difficulties. So, and that's old.